All right, what is up, players? It's Warboss Tip in this mug. Today we're taking a look at the big break of boys, Death from Afar, Repentance Through Death. I think that's all we're going to be able to because Armored Fist Squad and The Strong Prevail are both sold out online. And that would have been 5 Chaos Terminators in, what is that, a Devastator? Chaos Devastator. And the Armored Squad is 10 Cadian Shock Troops in a Chimera. $110, that seems very steep. That seems like Australian prices. Like what is up with that? If in order to do a mechanized infantry squad where you've got a transport that chugs around the battlefield and then pops out only 10, a unit of 10 Cadian shock troopers, that's going to set you back $110. Whereas if you spring for $137, you get a combat patrol, then you can get 2 Cadian shock troop squads, a command squad, and a sentinel, and 2 field ordnance guns. I feel like that's just a way better option. So hey, if you guys are interested in that and you want to replicate my summer painting challenge, I'm going to keep pumping that offer because that is such a great deal compared to this. The Armored Fist Squad, like, you get an extra Cadian shock trooper squad, a command squad, 2 field guns, a sentinel. I mean, there's got to be somebody in your area that would want to trade for some of that, and then you still come out with way more models. I feel like this is just a hard pill to swallow, the Chimera and 1 unit of Cadian shock troopers. So we're going to take a look at, let's start with Repentance Through Death. That seems like a very interesting one to look at. You've got Adeptus Sororitas models, 2 aggressive penitent engines, and 10 screaming arcoflagellants. It's interesting because these are Adeptus Sororitas models, but they have no battle sisters. There's none of that classic short hair battle sister in none armor. This is some crazy Frankenstein stuff here. Like, look at these penitent engines. Man, they look so much more detailed and just ornate and gothic, crazy, grimdark than the old ones. Oh boy, like from the scarification and the broken ankles and the feet. The hands look kind of oddly proportioned, but I mean that could just be looking at the second one. Oh man, that guy must not be having a good time. I really enjoy how they've incorporated like open flames and wood paneling. They really bring out the old school looking torture device aesthetic with that. Like, it does not look high tech, far future at all. It looks very old school Spanish Inquisition stuff. Whew, creepy. And let's see what else we got. These arcoflagellants. Ooh, boy. Yeah, these look weird also. I just noticed they all have like little number tags, identifiers. I guess because they took away their names. Oh man, these look really creepy. It's a mix of male and female bodies, and they've all got their arms replaced. Ooh, boy. Creepy. So, if you want to pick this up, that's 1 squad of, how many comes in this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 arcoflagellants and 2 penitent engines for $120. I mean, these bundles, I don't see the savings. They're not like start collecting boxes, combat patrol, or even boarding patrol boxes where I feel like you get way more variety of units, at least 3 or 4 to go through. These are only just like 2 units, and you're paying over $100 anyway you're looking at them. Here's the next one. 5 heavy weapon wielding Dark Reapers and the legendary Phoenix Lord. Who's that? Maugun Ra? These, oh boy, I painted these up in metal, and like they were so chunky and heavy. Like, they look great in better proportion now in plastic, but oof, boy, that was a lot of fun. And the model here, this guy looks a lot better too. This has got to be Maugun Ra, right? I think. like the bone, his whopping gun, held almost like he's doing a guitar solo, and standing on the masonry with the skeleton down there at the bottom. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. But again, this is only 6 models, and you're paying $105. So I'm not liking the cost here. I love this battle wagon. Oh, doing that little turret up at the top. And then you got these 3 mega knobs. So cool. And then the little grot oiler over there in the corner. Add real heavy hitters to your orc armies. Haul 3 armored mega knobs to the fight in an armored transport. Like, if this was $100, then that would be pretty good. I feel like that might be a good value. The battle wagon being like a $50 to $60 model, and then the 3 mega knobs. Like, I'm not really sure. Do they have down here how much they would cost separately? Mega knobs, battle wagon. See, this is all the other orcs army stuff, but they don't include like the thing that we're looking at. I guess that makes sense. But look at that, combat patrol orcs, 160. So you're paying $25 more for these 4 models. Granted, one of them is a big vehicle, and these other 3 are like very large infantry models. But $185 for 4 models, or $160 for 3 Defcopters, a Killacan, or not a Killacan, a Def Dread there in the back, the Mega Knob in the front, of a bunch of orc boys. Like, the value is just so much better. So what are you paying the premium price for in these bundles? You're paying for I guess just having the models together, saving you a click on the Games Workshop web store, not having to buy them separately. It's like, oh, here, you want these 2 models? Here, we've saved you the effort of clicking add to cart for both of them. You can just do it once. I don't know, guys. Would you be willing to pay any of these prices? Like, if you're an Orc player, Eldari player, or a Sisters of Battle player, would you pay these prices? $120 for Repentance Through Death, Death from Afar is $105, and Big Breaker Boys $185. Are those prices that you feel you'd be comfortable paying? Like, for this Death from Afar one, of all the Eldar combinations to do, that seems like such a strange Phoenix Lord and the Dark Reapers, like that combo. I'm surprised they didn't do the Howling Banshees with Jane Zar. Would have been pretty cool. Or they haven't come out with a new Phoenix Lord for the what's it called? Yeah, why can't I think of the name now? The infantry that's a step up from the Guardians. With the shuriken cannons. Shucks, I can't forget them. Forget about it. Warp Spiders. Do the Warp Spiders even have a Phoenix Lord? I'm just thinking of all the other aspect warriors you could have done besides Dark Reapers. I don't feel like that's going to be a big seller for them. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe they were really great in the game, and maybe everybody really loves this combo. But I could see the Big Breaker Boys being a seller for people with way more money than sense. Like, if you like those big mega armor knobbed figures and you just want to add more battle wagons to your army, that's a good combo. I think if you don't have any of these miniatures, like the Penitent Engines or the Arcoflagellants, this Repentance Through Death might be a good way for some Adeptus Sororitas models to paint something different, get a variety out there, and just work on something that's not Battle Sisters. That's not Lady Gaga's in space and in Space Nun outfits. It's just crazy. Like, how can you be out of stock of Chimeras and Cadian Shock Troopers? Games Workshop, how can you be out of stock of that? That's like saying you're out of stock of Space Marines. Like, what? You just released these Cadian Shock Troopers and the new Astra Militarum Codex and everything, and all these new models, and then these Chaos Terminators and this Devastator. It's a Devastator, right? I gotta check this out. How can you say you're out of stock of this 5 Chaos Terminator supported by a cannon-toting Vindicator. I'm so sorry. Vindicator, that's what it is. Yeah, and a Chaos Vindicator is just a regular Vindicator with a Chaos accessory sprue with the spiky bits and the Chaos Star. So that means you mean to tell me you're out of like one or both of these models? That's crazy to me. But that's that shortage, I guess. Supply and demand. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Are these some models that you would be interested in going out and purchasing? Do they have any appeal to you being at the price point that they're at? Or would you be more inclined to purchase them if the prices were a little bit lower? That's what I'd be interested in hearing from you guys. All right, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of the sound quality. Continuing to experiment with this sultry new microphone to see how it affects the sound quality in these videos. And I'm liking it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you're having a great day. Head on over to the Discord. Links below in the description. Meet such a great community there. And thank you to my patrons. Mr. Sprinkle, Mr. Secondaries Picks, Dicey Guy, Darth Torlin, Michael Matzi. Mr. Secondaries, Mr. Sprinkle, Michael Matzi, Darth Torlin, Picks, Dicey Guy, and Play It Painted. Woo! It's like reciting the alphabet backwards. Luckily, there's only 7 of you guys, so I don't have to worry too much about forgetting any names. But fingers crossed, once we cross the Rubicon and I start getting hundreds and hundreds of patrons, then I will have to start using a spreadsheet. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video. Hope you're having a great day. See you in the next one. Laters!